Bellhooks, author and activist, dies aged 69. Gloria Jean Watkins, better known by her pen name Bellhooks, has died aged 69. Her niece Ebony Motley tweeted, "The family of Bellhooks is sad to announce the passing of our sister, aunt, great-aunt, and great-great-aunt." She also attached a statement which said, "The family of Gloria Jean Watkins is deeply saddened at the passing of our beloved sister on December 15th, 2021. The family honored her request to transition at home with family and friends by her side." The author, professor, and activist was born in Hopkinsville, Kentucky in 1952 and published more than 30 books in her lifetime, covering topics including race, feminism, capitalism, and intersectionality. She adopted her maternal great-grandmother's name as a pen name since she so admired her, but used lowercase letters to distinguish herself from her family member. Hook's first major work, Ain't La Woman, was published in 1981 and became widely recognized as an important feminist text. It was named one of the 20 most influential women's books in the last 20 years by Publishers Weekly in 1992. She went on to write Feminist Theory from Margin to Center in 1984, All About Love, New Visions in 2000, and We Real Cool, Black Men and Masculinity in 2004, continuing to draw on themes of feminism, race, and gender. Since 2004, she taught at Berea College in Kentucky, a liberal arts college that offers free tuition. In 2016, Hooks wrote in The Guardian that Beyoncé's album Lemonade was capitalist money making its best, but criticized the notion of freedom depicted in the lyrics. "To truly be free," wrote Hooks, "we must choose beyond simply surviving adversity. We must dare to create lives of sustained optimal well-being and joy." "I want my work to be about healing," she said in 2018 when she was induced into the Kentucky Writers Hall of Fame. "I am a fortunate writer because every day of my life, practically, I get a letter, a phone call from someone who tells me how my work has transformed their life." Hawkes' family stated that the family is honored that Gloria received numerous awards, honors, and international fame for her works as a poet, author, feminist, professor, culture critic, and social activist. "We are proud to just call her sister, friend, confidant, and influencer. Oh my heart," writer Roxane Gay tweeted in response to the news. Bell Hooks, may her soul rest in power. Her loss is incalculable. Margaret Atwood told The Guardian Bell Hooks embodied amazing courage and deeply felt intelligence. In finding her own words and power, she inspired countless others to do the same. Her dedication to the cause of ending sexism, sexist exploitation, and oppression was exemplary. The author of Handmaid's Tale added, "Her impact extended far beyond the United States. Many women from all over the world owe her a great debt." The British writer Candice Carty-Williams also paid tribute. "Bell Hooks was a writer whose scope of sensibilities taught me, nourished me, engaged me. But it was her writing on love that changed my life after a friend forced me to read All About Love, a book that I knew would contain so much power and truth that I was afraid of its contents." Bell Hooks will be missed, but the legacy she leaves behind is monumental and enduring, much like the ideals of love she put to the page. Meanwhile, Aminata Fona, the Scottish and Sierra Leonean writer, remembered meeting Hooks in the early 90s. "I met Bell Hooks as a young reporter when I was sent to interview her for the BBC Late Show. She took care to put me at my ease, played music, made tea for us, and complained about not being able to find anyone to braid her hair where she lived in the Greenwich Village. In the in the issuing interview, she predicted the so-called culture wars, which I guess now, looking back, had already begun in the US. She said that one day the center would have to shift, and she was right. The broadcaster and writer Afua Hasech commented that reading Bell Hooks was an experience of profound relief. She had powerfully identified and articulated with characteristic intellectual rigor phenomena which I instinctively perceived but had never seen vocalized. She added, and yet as a young black woman, it was Belle's generosity in sharing her own experience of love, sexuality, and gender that provided the conduit for her work to reach me in such a personal and direct way. She explored the false binary between the personal and the academic through her truth telling, and it continues to inspire me to this day. Hook's family said that contributions and memorials can be made to the Christian County Literacy Council, which promotes reading for children, or the Museum of Historic Hopkinsville, Christian County, where the biographical exhibit is on display. The article was amended on 16th December 2021. Hook's description of lemonade as capitalist money making at its best was not a criticism as suggested in an earlier version.